If you find yourself saying I should and I have to a lot in your life, if you're the type of person that says I can't come out tonight, I have to do this, or you're sitting down but you're feeling like, oh, I really should be doing this right now, then keep watching, because you might be doing some damage by talking to yourself in this way that you don't even realize. I'm Nick, and this video is all about the way we talk to ourselves, and in particular the use of the words should and have to. Okay, we're going to go over the very common negative effect that using these phrases has on us, why that happens, and then stay tuned to the end for how you can avoid these problems in your life. So, I should and I have to. These are two very common phrases that all of us use, whether it's I should be going to the gym right now or I have to go to work right now. We all use these in our lives pretty much every day, but they can be very unhealthy and damaging for us in two specific standout ways if we're not careful. Now, the first of those two ways is shoulds and have tos can restrict your options and close your mind. If you feel like something is a should or something is a have to, your mind is not open to other possibilities and other options. So let's take, for example, hypothetically, I'll use myself as an example. So I work 9-hour shifts in the day, then I get home, I do about 3 hours work on YouTube. So what if one day I was emotionally and physically exhausted, I was going through big things in my life, and I just needed to chill out. That was what was best for me on that night. Now, if I get home and I sit down and I feel like I need that, I feel like I need that chill out time, but YouTube work, this 3 hours at night, is a should in my head, I'm left with one of two options. Do the thing I feel forced to do because I've made it a should, which is going to cause me to burn out physically and emotionally even more. It's going to stress me out. It's unnecessary and I'm not going to produce my best work. Or not do that, relax instead, but feel bad about it because I went against a should. I didn't do something that I should have been doing. You see what I mean? Shoulds leave you with a closed mind. They restrict your options. And if you do what's best for you in a situation like that, they leave you feeling bad because in your mind, you should have been doing something else. You're just going to feel bad about it. And the second main way that shoulds and have tos can be really damaging is it takes away your responsibility and your ownership for your life and your time. Right? As soon as you tell yourself, I have to be doing this, right? I should do this. I have to do this. That then takes away your responsibility. Okay? Oh, sorry, I can't do this other thing. I have to do this. Did you really have to do it? Do you really have to do anything? It takes away your ownership and your responsibility for your own life. You are giving away your power and your time management to external things, saying, I have to do this and I should do that. Not only do you close your mind to all the other things that you could have done, like I said in my first point just then, but you're also relinquishing responsibility for how you're spending your time. It's like, oh, well, it's not my fault, I had to do it. Or no, I just don't have time because I have to do this, and this. You're giving away your ownership. You're not taking ownership for your own time and your own life and how you spend that time and how you live your life. Something is only ever a have to or a should if you decide it is. So if it's making you feel like, oh, I have to do this, oh, I should do that, reevaluate it. Because there are no actual shoulds or have tos in life. You only impose them on yourself. So if it's restricting you, if it's making you feel down, take back responsibility. Take away the shoulds and the have tos and gain your responsibility and ownership for your own time and your own life back. Because shoulds and have tos take that away from you. Because you then no longer have the power to change what you do with that time and to change these activities that you're doing, because you've solidified them as a must in your life when really they're not. You have a choice. So the solution to this, very simple: switch have to want to and should to could. And it's as simple as that. even if it doesn't necessarily feel right, if it really feels like something that you have to do, you really feel compelled, you know, it feels like a should, just change the language, because in doing so, you open your mind back up. Like I said in the first point, you open your mind back up and you can see new options, right? A lot of us feel like I should be doing this, I should get a 9 to 5 job, I should get married. As soon as you make that a could, now you see, okay, maybe I don't need to get married. Maybe that's not right for me. Maybe I don't even want to be in a long-term monogamous relationship. Maybe that's not even right for me, you know, but you'll never even know that if you keep putting these shoulds and have tos on yourself. So should becomes could, have to becomes want to. And this just opens your mind up. It gives you back responsibility of your life as well, because you're saying, no, I chose to do this. Okay, because that's what shoulds and have tos do. They take away the choice. But when you're saying, no, I could have done this and I could have done that and I chose this, or I did this because I want to, you're taking back responsibility, because ultimately you are making all of your own decisions and you are choosing what you do with your life and what's a should and what's a have to. So talk to yourself in a way that reinforces that. Okay, talk to yourself in a way that acknowledges that responsibility and that ownership for your life, because it is there. You are making these choices, even though it doesn't feel like it sometimes. It feels like you have to do this and should do that. You are making the conscious choice, so take ownership for that. So change should to could, have to want to, and see if it lowers your stress. I bet it will. It definitely did for me. Lowers your stress, improves your discipline and responsibility taking. All round, this is just going to result in a lot more mental peace for most people. So, as always, please let me know in the comments what you thought of this. Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for new videos every Friday and every Sunday.